Years ago, I remember interviewing for a photo editing job and thinking during the interview that I was doing really well. We had what I thought was great conversation, and I know I passed the on-site test they gave me. However, imagine my surprise when I received a phone call as soon as I got home telling me I did not get the job. Needless to say, I was shocked. I don't want you to make the same mistakes I did. In this video, I'd like to cover some things to say and not say during a job interview. How to answer the basic screening questions in a job interview can take some finesse. My name is Shamira Young, and I'm an artist, photographer, and small business owner with a passion for productivity and creativity. Let's get started. It's always helpful to look at specific examples, so let's cover a few important points. For the complete list and related resources of how to answer the basic screening questions in a job interview, visit the full article at the link in the description below. Best things to say in an interview if you want to get hired. 1. Mention who referred you for the role. The first full-time job I ever had out of college originated from a referral connecting us. Did you know that according to an article on LinkedIn, referrals from within the company have the most success? Referrals from employees within the business have the highest applicant to hire successful conversion rate, about 40%. Check out the link in the description below. In addition, referral hires have better average job satisfaction and stay in their roles longer. So, if someone from within the company referred you for the job, be sure to casually mention it in a way that shows your gratitude, and not in a way that makes the interviewer think you're assuming you already have the job. Mention how excited and appreciative you are that a specific person referred you. 2. Use the company's lingo. During the interview, be sure to use the company's language. It's as simple as researching the company's website and taking note of the specific words and terms that they use. Using words like growth or fairness or any words that the company uses will potentially resonate with your interviewer and show you're a good fit for the role, and it puts you on the same page as the company. 3. Show you're enthusiastic and did your homework. Be sure to show you're enthusiastic and knowledgeable about the company's products, services, and long-term goals. Make it clear how you've handled similar themes and challenges. If you've worked on similar projects, mention that. Mention recent industry developments related to the job you're interviewing for. If the company you're interviewing with is trying to expand in a new market and you have experience in that market, be sure to discuss how you can help with their goals. It shows you're eager and knowledgeable about the job. Now let's talk about what not to say in an interview if you want to get hired. As important as it is to know what to say, it's just as important to know what not to say during a job interview. Let's cover some job interview mistakes to avoid. For the complete list and related resources, visit the full article using the link in the description below. 1. This job is a great stepping stone for my dream job. In the story I referenced earlier during my interview, my biggest mistake was making it clear that the current job I was interviewing for was just a stepping stone to a job at a different company in the future that I'd actually want to work for. At the time, I thought it was fine to just overshare my long-term goals and intentions, so I let the interviewer know that I was not planning on sticking around very long. What a mistake. No wonder I didn't get the position. They knew I wasn't committed to the long-term growth of the company, and they would have to potentially rehire and retrain someone else after I decided to leave. Even if the potential job is just a stepping stone in your career plan, don't make it sound like you'll leave as soon as you can. Instead, ask about opportunities for career advancement to show you're willing to let the company benefit from your professional growth. 2. My last boss was a raving lunatic. This is huge. If you had a particularly bad experience at your previous job, do not rant about it during your next job interview. Even if you think or know you've been wronged, consider this. The interviewer may stop and wonder what the other side of the story is, and they may consider that you're difficult to work with. Excessive complaining shows you lack coping mechanisms and communication skills. Remember, your interviewer wasn't there, so they may wonder why you didn't handle the problem in a more effective way. One of the biggest mistake interview question behaviors is to be excessively negative. 3. I don't have any questions. Looking back, I probably could have asked more questions during some of my interviews. When the interview was coming to a close, I was usually fine just packing up my stuff and leaving. This shows a lack of preparation and makes you appear disinterested. Instead, always have a couple questions ready to go to show you're curious about the company. The biggest mistake interview question is no question at all. In this video, we discussed what to say and not say during a job interview. Job interview mistakes to avoid are important to consider, so remember to highlight your best skills when you're considering how to answer the basic screening questions in a job interview. Remember, keep in mind that your job interview will be directly affected by what's on your resume. If you want to save time and have a great-looking resume at the same time, find your next resume template on Envato Elements. You can also access creative assets and thousands of video courses and tutorials on Envato Tuts Plus. Subscribe with the link in the description, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out other videos from Envato.